Enter portal and teleport to instance 3. Okay. This is probably a bad idea, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, God! Get back! What's up, Space Cadets? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Empyrion Galactic Survival Let's Play. Last video, we had to restart for an update, so we restarted the world, and we were lucky enough to get a pre-made base for us. I ran over here, killed a couple of drones. I've heard that drones are bugged, so I was really proud of myself, but maybe a little bit too much, because apparently the drones are broken. So, you know, it is what it is. If you didn't watch that video, you should definitely go back and check it out. It's pretty freaking cool. Today, we are going to be leveling up by shooting stuff. I also, off camera, went ahead and got some magnesium ore. So let me throw that in here and make some more bullets. How much iron? I made iron, right? Yeah, we've got iron. So let's take this iron and let's make a little bit more bullets. Not too many more, because I do need to take this iron and dump it into my factory. Because also what we're going to do today is we're going to get ourselves a drill sergeant. I was planning on using the ladybug, but I've used the ladybug a lot, and I kind of like the drill sergeant. Drill sergeant was made by Lift Pizzas, another YouTuber who makes videos on this game, and it's actually a little cheaper than the ladybug. So we're gonna go with the drill sergeant. So let's go ahead and dump some of this stuff in here. We're level 7 as well, so one thing we can do is we can come into our tech tree and we can learn the tier 2 drill, and I might have enough. I might have what I need to make a tier 2 drill. Apparently I don't. You know what? To hell with it. Make the tier 2 drill. That's a really good item to have this early in the game. I'm lucky I got this neodymium. Neodymium is not native to this planet or Akua. Actually, is it on any of the planets? I'm not sure. It might be on some planets. I'm not sure. It's just not. I know it's not on this planet because if you come to the map, we've got copper, magnesium, promethium, cobalt, silicon, and iron. So I know it's not on this place. You can go like the moon or something, but I'm not ready to go to the moon. So we're really lucky we found some here. We also want to make a drill charge. We're going to need some of these fuel packs for the drill charge. We'll make, I'm not going to make too many drill charges. We'll just make 4 worth. And the output is like 3. So that will be plenty. So that is really nice. Now what we can do is we can come over here and get rid of this stupid drill. And we can get a real drill. That is really, really nice. We could also get rid of the biofuel, because we don't need that. I do have some meat on me. I was shooting stuff off camera. Let's grab this meat and come over here and put it in the fridge really, really quickly. And then what we're going to do is we are going to head on out and start shooting some baddies. Are they baddies? I don't know. You know what? They're native to this planet. Who's the bad guy, really, when all's said and done? You know, I'm going to have some space fries. What makes them space fries? I don't know, because they're in space. Wait, this isn't space? I don't know. Let's go ahead and put the other iron ore we need in here for the drill sergeant. There we go. And copper, cobalt, and silicon. Copper, cobalt, and silicon. There we go. Alright, so there we go. We got that, and we just need some copper. A little bit more. 2 more. There we go. Alright, so let's dump this stuff back in. Let's go get level 10. And that's the last thing we need to do before we get the drill sergeant. This thing's going to go bad, this aloe vera, but I don't care. I actually do need spoiled food. So I think I'll let that go. Let's grab this and go. Alright. So I did see some baddies over here, so let's come on and look over here and see what we can find. I'm going to be quiet now because I'm going to be listening for the spider sounds. Alright, I found some targets. Let's see if we can tag them from here. I heard some spiders, though. I don't want to get those guys to come over here unless... I think we'll be okay. There we go. I'm going to tag him, let him come over here. And then we're going to shoot him. These guys are pretty powerful, though. Gotta be a little careful. Yeah, I don't want to get caught by these guys. Let's get my stamina back. Stamina does come back faster if you're just standing around. Yeah. Oh, I do not like the fact that I can't kill one of these guys in one clip. That is scary. That is really scary. But look at the experience. Actually, that wasn't even that much experience. Well, whatever. Whatevs, we'll get there. We'll get there. Plenty of stuff to kill. Plenty of stuff to kill. We just gotta make sure we have stamina. Stamina's a bitch. Do I have any kind of pills or something? Antidote pills? I don't have any kind of adrenaline anything. Yeah, let's tag this guy. As he's coming over. Alright, then come on up here. And wait and get some stamina. Alright, that worked much better. tagging him on the way over was definitely a better strategy. Alright, got some meat. That's good. And, yeah. I think they nerfed the experience a little bit. That's fine, though. It might have been a little... It definitely was a little bit too fast last time. Although, to be fair, I do turn up my experience gain all the way because, you know, want to get to the good stuff. Alright, we got another live one over here. Cool. Got him. These guys are not quite as badass. You know what? I'm just gonna wait for him to get to me. If you shoot him at the tip of their tails, it looks like that ship's crashing, doesn't it? Shoot them in the tip of the tails, they go down pretty quick. Not quick enough, though. Okay. And we're level 9. Ding, 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 ding. Hells yeah, level 9. Feeling fine at level 9. Okay, very good. Let's get some meat. Thinking I might want to take this meat back to base. Nah, you know what? I got farms in the base. I forgot. And it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, look at that. Look at that small, that capital vessel. It looks like it's crashing. Also, look at the 16 magnesium in the bottom left-hand side of my screen. Yeah, you can tell this is an experimental branch for sure. Game's not usually this buggy. I mean, it's got its bugs. It always has. I mean, you know, we're playing alpha games here, but this is a true experimental branch, which is fine. That's what I signed up for. So I don't get mad when I have to restart worlds and stuff. Oh, for those of you who watch me play Stranded Deep, I'm going to mention this now because this video is going up in the Stranded Deep slot for today. Stranded Deep updated and went to took their experimental branch and put it into the regular branch, and I have to restart the world. Okay. They have some kind of save file you could bring over, but it didn't work. I got to restart my world, so that's fine. Not really a big deal. But I was doing some testing because I heard that skinning was broken, and skinning in Stranded Deep is a real big deal. And I'm sorry if you don't care about Stranded Deep. I won't talk about this much longer. But skinning is not really a big deal. Is a big deal in Stranded Deep. Is a big deal. So if it's broken, I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it a couple days and see if they fix it before I restart my world. So look for more Stranded Deep because you guys have been supporting the hell out of that series and this series for that matter. That's why when I couldn't do Stranded Deep, I was like, hey, let's do an Empyrion. Sure. People love this, man. They love this game. I'm really happy you guys enjoy watching me play it. It makes me really happy. I can't wait until this gets out of experimental because I'm purposely not building a base right now just because I'm going to have to restart again before it goes out of experimental. And probably again, I'm probably going to have to restart 2 more times. So, you know, I apologize for that, but I have to get the newest content out I can. So I wanted to do experimental. And I think people are mostly excited about seeing experimental. I'm excited about playing it. I'm having a good time. Even starting over, I'm still having a good time. So, and we are almost level 10. We're getting there, people. We are getting there. Whoa. Man, look at his face. Do you see his... Oh, that really is his face, isn't it? It's creepy stuff, man. I was gonna say the other S word, but I'm trying to curb my profanity in order to be more family friendly. You know, so Coca-Cola will come back and put ads on my videos. It's not entirely true, but actually it kind of is. Oh, man. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got some more out here. We're getting close. Oh, an iron deposit? Oh, I did not expect to see an iron deposit out there. That's really helpful. Look at how close that is. I was coming all the way over here for iron. A portal? A portal? Oh my god, I can't believe there's a portal over there. I'm gonna have to go check that out now. Oh god. The pistol is actually pretty strong. Wow. How do you like those dodging abilities, right? 2 Pro? I might check out that portal next video. I might not have time to check it out this video. I hate to tease you guys, but I never even saw it on the map. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna have time in this video because it's taking me a little bit longer to get to level 10 than I thought. All right, guys, we're back. I'm gonna show you what I did really quick. I cleared out this area a little bit next to the constructor. I put down an armor locker, and I put an armor boost and an oxygen boost, which gave me 54 armor, a little bit negatives here and there, and the oxygen boost gave me 50 oxygen. So I'm a little bit more badass now. We're going to throw this stuff up here. I could put the radiation boost in there, but I don't really need it. These insulation boosts are nice, but they lower your armor, so I'm not going to bother with those. And we're just going to throw some stuff in here, and we are going to bring in the drill sergeant. Okay, here we go. I think over here is supposed to be where hover vessels go, so let's try and bring it in right here if we can. Oh, by the way, I had to spec into the armor locker. I think I did that on video, though, but I also spec'd into the repair station. Alright, so drill sergeant, and can we do that right here? Oh, right on top of our head. Kind of worked. Alright, drill sergeant, thank you very much. Lift pizzas. Okay, so we're going to go out and check out that portal now, because I want to check it out. So we need to come on down here, come all the way over here, avoid some of these towers, get on over here, and go to the portal. I will see you there. Alright, guys, we're coming up on this portal. Alright, we got some magnesium over here. Not really interested. This portal is pretty scary. Not the portal itself, but the stuff around it. Again, drones are supposed to be broken and not attack, but I'm not going to take that at face value. Actually, you know what? I want this to get closer. This ship is really important to me. So let's get on in there. Let's see what we can see. A lot of bases over here. A lot of bases. Okay, please tell me you're not going to shoot at me. Does not look like they're going to shoot at me. So should I just walk through this thing? I have no idea how these things work. Enter portal to teleport to instance 3. Okay. This is probably a bad idea, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, God! Get back! I can't move. Like, I literally can't move. Oh, man. See, I figured that was a bad idea. Pretty sure I just lost everything I had. No, we'll try and spawn in that area, see where we spawn. Actually, I don't know what it's going to do. Current location? Let's give it a shot. What? What? Oh, God. I'm in space. Freezing to death. Getting shot. See, we don't have a place to spawn in our base. We should have put down a place to spawn in that base. Well, we're not high. Well, we could have put down a cloning chamber. Yeah. Why can't I move in space? I guess you can't even move without the EVA. Oh, no, I'm moving. Never mind. Man, I'm getting shot to hell. Look at this asteroid field. It's so cool. Yeah, that ship. I think that ship is where I teleported to. This asteroid field is awesome. Look at the space. They really did a lot of cool stuff in space. Alright, I'm gonna... actually... Backpack. Yeah, my backpack's in that... I lost everything. I brought all my ammo. I brought the tier 2 drill. I can make another tier 2 drill. I'm gonna have to go out and get the... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to ride out there. I don't have a motorcycle. I might be able to make a motorcycle. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna spawn... We're gonna have to spawn somewhere random. Fresh start. Got no choice. And then we gotta try and find our way home. Oh, okay. Wait, am I gonna get everything in the drop pod? That seems kind of weird. Whoa, what's that platform over there? You see that? I wonder what that is. Oh, I'm actually not that far away from the portal. You know what? I might just go back to the portal, get my hover vessel, and go home. All right, guys, we made it back. Oh man, it was a long, boring run. I got into my hover vessel and I came home, but I lost everything on me. But I went ahead and replaced my assault rifle, and I actually made myself a sniper rifle. I picked a... Where did that stuff must have just... This was meat just like 2 seconds ago. It must have just turned. So, anyway, I got a bunch of food over here. Let's throw it all in here and see what we can make in our... What is this called again? Food processor. Okay. So what do we got here? Can we make any canned food? We can't because we need purified water and steel plates. I'm not really in a position to get purified water at the moment, but I should probably do it because that canned food is going to be really, really good. All right, so what we're going to do for the purified water is we're going to go ahead and make a water generator. And then we're going to cancel these. There we go. Take our bullets. I made some more bullets. I made some explosives. I made myself a multi-tool. I didn't make the tier 2 drill. I'm probably not going to need it with the drill sergeant anymore. So we're going to get that water. We're also going to need metal plates. So let's go ahead and get a couple metal plates. I think these are 10 output. Yes. So probably need about like 3 of those for now. And we'll get the water generator. We'll head over to the water. We'll head over to the old watering hole, you know. And yeah, so we're starting to come back from this. It kind of sucks. We lost the armor boost and the oxygen boost. Probably never getting that back, and that kind of sucks. But you know, it was worth it just to go through the portal and see what was going on there. I'm just not sure why I couldn't move. I'm thinking what I think happened was I think it beamed me into space because you saw that ship when I was in space, and that ship definitely had my bag on it. And I think what happened was the reason I couldn't move is I'm thinking that there was no gravity on that ship, and I didn't think to turn on my jetpack because I panicked. So yeah, if you don't have any gravity, you won't move. You'll just like sit there if you're oh sorry, I'm just kind of listening for the baddies. You'll just kind of sit there if you don't have your jetpack on. So pretty sure that's what happened. All right, where did I put my generator? It's right over here. It is on the mini map right there. And this thing will have oxygen and just oxygen. It's just an oxygen generator. Okay. All right, so let's take the water generator and put it in here. And let's load that up with not going to need that much water, to be perfectly honest. And the oxygen is probably good where it is, too. All right, so I think I'm going to give this some... Oh, God, it's going to take forever. Never mind. We'll do that next time. I'll just make salami for now. To hell with it. All right, guys, this is the next thing I need to acquire. So let's go ahead and put some copper in there. Cobalt. Yeah, we're gonna need a bit of everything. All right, so it looks like we're gonna need copper, cobalt, and iron. So let's get out and start doing that. By the way, I've got about 10 salami with me. Don't forget, I lost all my emergency rations, so I need to really pay attention to my food at this point, so it could be a problem. So what is the let's go get the iron because I'm kind of curious. I'll put a marker out there. Should I take the marker away from over here? Can I just remove that? There we go. Oh, it's really easy to place and remove markers. Thank you, developers. That is it's actually very, very helpful. All right. Now again, I've been told the drones are bugged and will not even like engage, and that has been the case so far. I don't know if I've just been getting lucky, if people are wrong. Most likely, people are dead right, and the drones are completely broken right now. But I do have my sniper rifle to protect me. The original rifle I have, the range makes it really, really hard to kill drones with. Simply because, you just don't have the range, but they can start firing at you before I can start firing at them. Their range seems to be a little bit higher than mine. Not much, but enough. So it's a bit challenging to destroy them with that. But with the sniper rifle, we're good to go. And there's silicon out here too. This is great. I'll grab some iron, I'll grab some silicon, and then after that I will... Ooh, another iron deposit. Very good. Should we destroy a drone just for the hell of it? That's probably... Let's go for it. Yeah, let's do it. Try out my new sniper rifle. Alright, so 195 range on the sniper rifle. So let's see what we got here. 195, 195, 195. He's getting out of my range. Damn coward. Yeah! Get wrecked, drone. Salt. Better have some good stuff for me, man. I really earned that kill, because you guys aren't fighting back and everything. I'm being sarcastic. I should have grabbed my hover vessel. I should have just got closer, but that's all right. We got some multiple iron deposits out here. This is a smorgasbord. We got an admin TS Omicron, which will not fight us. There's no turrets on it. There might not even be any drones around it. This is a really good spot. This is a really good spot out here. We're gonna get some mats. I'm pretty sure next video we will be able to make the small vessel we want to make. All right, score. By the way, see these things right here? Phoenix Fern fronds. Pick those up when you can. Also, this alien plasma stuff is really useful. The fern fronds will allow you to make adrenaline shots, which are just wonderful, wonderful things. Alright, let's get back to where... I don't see any more. Oh, here's one. There we go. Alright, so that's really nice. Also, there's some alien thorn stuff. I forget the actual name of it. It's something like... I think it's alien thorn. And... Did I pass my... No. I'm going the wrong way, though. Yeah, so there's alien thorn stuff on this planet somewhere. At least that's what I read on the wiki, although maybe I was mistaken. But there's some alien thorn stuff on this planet, and I need that to make pills that will help with blood poisoning. If I get attacked, if I get hit by anything in this game, you pretty much instantly get blood poisoning. And I'm gonna need pills to take care of that. And in order to get pills, I'm gonna have to find some of certain materials. Alright, so we are right on top of that iron pretty much. Let's get right over it. Let's look down. Let's start drilling. I don't know if I like the drill sergeant better or worse than the ladybug. I just think it's different, you know. It seems to drill a little faster, though. And it definitely is cheaper. Now, granted, it's not a lot cheaper, but you know what, man? Every little bit counts. Cheaper's cheaper early in the game, right? Alright, so let's do this. Let's take this bad boy out. How big is this iron node? I didn't look. Damn it, I wasn't looking when it was passing by. 30,000. Okay, good. Yeah, so these iron nodes are just sick at 30,000. I didn't know that they would be this big. I might not actually make them this big next time. 30,000 is a bit much, but the problem is you go on other planets and they're not the same. So like they'll be like 5,000, you know? So, it's a bit of an issue. Alright, we definitely want iron. I basically want about a stack of iron. Let's just go ahead and look in here and look in the cargo box. And, oh, almost there. Alright, let's get off our head. And let's start making our way out of this place. We're pretty much, we got everything we need. Let's get that silicon. It's going to be really nice. So what are we going to do next video? So next video, we are going to make the... we're going to make the small vessel. Once we make the small vessel, we can start assaulting towers, which is what I really want to do. In order to assault towers, I basically use rocket launchers, and I just make a ton of rockets. I'm going to need iron, and what do I need for rocket launchers, actually? Hover vessels in this game are not very... They're kind of really buggy, and that's not because of the... That's not because of this alpha, like the experimental either. Hover vessels have always been pretty messed up in this game. They've gotten better. They used to be really bad. I can remember like flipping my hover vessel on its top, and you couldn't bring it like back over. It was gone. Like it was pretty horrendous. All right, come on, get out of here. Come on, we gotta get that silicon. Did I get a stack? I keep pressing. Oh, come on. Stop flipping over, damn you! Come on, look up. Look up. There we go. Ah, finally. Okay. Let's take a look. P and cargo and oh yeah, we got over a stack. That's nice. That's nice. All right, let's get this silicon and then I'm gonna call it a video. I'll get the cobalt off camera. Looks like we got another drone over there. I am unconcerned. Might be the death of me, but you know what are you gonna do? Yeah, so I'll get the cobalt off camera. We'll get the small vessel tomorrow, and I'll get a bunch of ammo. We'll start attacking bases. I'm actually really excited to attack bases in this iteration, this update. The bases have pretty much always been in the game. Actually, were they? I think they were even like pre-alpha, but the bases have been in the game for a long time at least, and maybe have always been in the game. But they've never been as important as they are now because you need those rifle kits. You need rifle kits. You need you know, kits for the minigun. You need kits for a lot of stuff. So it's really important to get in those bases, and it makes attacking those bases a lot more exciting because you're like, oh my god, is this the time I get the, you know, is this the time I get the minigun kit? You know, you never know, and I'm really excited for that, for sure. Oh god, we got enough. Let's get out. Let's get out. All right, guys, we're gonna call this one here. I will see you next time, and until then, take it easy.